Giuliani joins me today. Rudy, look, I know firstly today is incredibly difficult for you, so thank you so much for sharing your time. Of course, 21 years ago, this was one of the darkest periods for New York. How much did it mean to you when you heard that quite incredible statement from the Queen of England?
Oh, my goodness. I don't know that I can adequately describe, if you haven't been through an experience like that, what it meant. Maybe I can analogize it to if you lose a mother or a father or a child or a loved one, and someone, some great world figure, the Queen, or says something about how wonderful your child was, or to know that the Queen of England was thinking about us, concerned about us, on our side, supporting us. Oh, my goodness. It had a spiritual dimension to it that cannot be exaggerated. When you get attacked like we did, or like Britain did, let's say, in the Second World War, you feel alone. You feel like you're handling it all by yourself. And the minute people empathize with you and understand it, particularly the brilliance with which she did it, it's invaluable. You cannot emphasize enough how important that is to the morale, and how important it was to bringing the morale of the people of New York back. The Queen of England is a very special figure in America, complicated by the fact that we were once a colony, but that's a long time ago. But her dignity, her grace, I mean, she's someone, I can't imagine many Americans not having great respect and admiration for her.
And Rudy, were you aware at the time, because obviously you had so much going on, your city had just been subjected to this terrible, unprecedented terrorist attack, but were you aware at the time that the Queen had allowed this dramatic change of protocol and ordered the Star Spangled Banner to be played outside the palace? Because it was just 2 days after 9/11. It was the 13th of September.
Your ambassador was a friend of mine, and I'd become close to him already before that. And you lost a lot of citizens on September 11, and immediately you wanted to join, meaning your government now wanted to join in the ceremonies, and you held a beautiful ceremony at St. Thomas Church that Tony Blair came to, and the ambassador, and also read a great statement from the Queen at that. It was a religious service. Can't remember if it was a mass or just a religious service, but it was a religious service for the citizens of the United Kingdom who died at the World Trade Center, and then, of course, for everyone, but in particular for them. And I was kept very much aware of the different statements that she made. The ambassador would call, or in some cases, Tony Blair himself, who was here quite a bit at that time. I took Tony Blair to Ground Zero maybe 3 times. He was very, very moved by it. He was very angry about it. He somehow it brought back to him experiences that his family had had in the Second World War. I can't remember exactly the conversations that we had about it, but he began telling me about the experiences that his family had. I think that's one of the reasons, and now I'm going a little far afield, but I think that's one of the reasons why he supported George Bush so much. He felt almost as if this was a reliving of the attacks that England went through.